Hello, everybody. My name is Kazu. Nice to meet you. This is part of my 365-day daily challenge, speaking English for 30 minutes straight using TOEFL stack questions. No script, just spontaneous answers, just like the real exam. Let's get started. Today is day 200, 220. 220, yeah. So recently, I've been doing good in this week. I'm really sleepy now. Please don't. Yeah, let's review yesterday. Let's review yesterday. I think my right leg got injured. Yes, I think my right leg got injured around 2 weeks ago after I ran 10 kilometers. Yeah, my right leg got injured around 2 weeks ago after I ran 10 kilometers. Since then, whenever I try to run, my right leg starts hurting. And I'm hoping I will be able to run the half, not the half, the 10 kilometers marathon next week on the national holiday in in 7 days. Yeah, actual 1 week in 1 week from today. In hindsight, through. Because the marathon I'm planning to join is a 10 kilometers marathon. So I had already ran 9 kilometers at that time when I ran the last time. I mean, the time before the last, I ran 9 kilometers. So last time I thought I was able to finish 10 kilometers. But it was around 9 kilometers. My right leg started hurting So I thought I should have stopped around this, but only 1 kilometers left, so I just pushed through with sheer willpower. Then I just barely made it to around 10 kilometers. But right now, and so actually at that time, I thought I should finish 10 kilometers to not to regret. Like even I thought it was okay if I wouldn't be able to run if I could finish 10 kilometers. But in hindsight, pushing through wasn't a good choice, no matter what. Because I'm in trouble right now. I have a race to run in 7 days, but my right leg got injured. So I might not be able to run that race, which I was very looking for. The timing when I accomplished 10 kilometers, I was very happy. But right now, in hindsight, that choice wasn't a good choice. That wasn't good. Because it came at the cost of my right leg. I managed to finish the 10K, but it came at the cost of my right leg. The main goal was the 10 kilometers marathon, 10K marathon, the following week in 7 days. Yeah, anyway. So yeah. When I was running last time, when I was trying to run 10 kilometers, I tried to stop so many times because it's very hard. It was very hard, and I'm almost defeated by like myself, because it was easy to quit in the middle. So but that thought crossed my mind. But if I thought, like, if I stopped around 9 kilometers, I thought I would regret it. So that thought crossed my mind. That thought crossed that thought. That thought crossed my mind. So I decided to run the full 10K using willpower. I even thought it's fine if I can run afterward. It's fine if I can't run afterward, as long as I finish this. One of my old friends became an orthopedic doctor, so I will go to his clinic on Friday. One of my old friends. I haven't seen him long time. The time before last. So yeah, I try to explain. I ran 9 kilometers the time before last. So only 1 kilometers to 10. That's why last time I thought I would regret if I stopped around 9 kilometers. That's why the thought crossed my mind. Then I decided to run the full 10K using willpower. And I've never felt any enjoyment while walking. Yeah. I have been thinking about my life. Often recently, because I've never felt any enjoyment while working. I've never felt any enjoyment while working. Maybe I demand too much. Yeah, the salary isn't so bad, and you know, it's the condition when I work is very good. It's not cold, it's not hard. It's it is very comfortable to work, and the people are good. My colleagues, they are very good. So I cannot complain other than that I've never felt any enjoyment while working. But also I sometimes feel like I haven't been growing. Yeah, this is my personal issue though. Like if I try to study or grow or learn new things at work, maybe it makes me grow. So I don't know. And yeah, yesterday I thought I should have tried my nose hair. Trim my nose hair. Yeah, I should trim my nose hair. Yeah, it's too long. They are too long. Anyway, let's correct my English. Recently, ChatGPT's voice input system hasn't been working very well. The transcription is always wrong. Like it writes What I haven't said. What I didn't say. Hmm. I think it was around 9 kilometers when my right leg started hearty. I think it was around 9 kilometers when my right leg started hearty. I thought I should have stopped there, but I only had 1 kilometer left. So I pushed through with zero willpower. I barely made it to 10 kilometers. At the time, I told myself I had to finish 10 kilometers. I told myself I had to finish 10 kilometers so I wouldn't regret it. I even thought it would be okay if I couldn't run afterward as long as I finished. But in hindsight, pushing through wasn't a good choice. I'm in trouble now. I have a race in 7 days, but I injured my right leg. I injured my right leg. It would be okay, right? I even thought it would be okay. I even thought it would be okay if I couldn't run afterward as long as I finished. But in hindsight, pushing through wasn't a good choice. I'm in trouble now. I have a race in 7 days, but I injured my right leg. So I might not be able to run that race. I might not be able to run that race, which I've been really looking forward to, yeah. So I might not be able to run that race, which I've been really looking forward to. Sometimes I feel hopeless and I think about how happy I used to be. But again, in hindsight, the decision wasn't a good one. It wasn't worth it. I ended up paying for it with my right leg. It came at the cost of my right leg. Finishing the 10 kilometers came at the cost of my right leg. The main goal was a 10 kilometer. My goal was 10K marathon the following week. Well, actually a 10K race 2 days later. I didn't say that the running was tough. So hard I felt. While I was running, I wanted to stop so many times because it was so hard. I felt defeated by myself because quitting in the middle would have been easy. That thought kept crossing my mind. I felt defeated by myself because quitting in the middle would have been easy. I told myself that I stopped at 9 kilometers, I would regret it. I told myself that if I stopped at 9 kilometers, I would regret it. So I decided to run the full 10K, 10 kilometers and finish it. I even thought it's fine if I can't run afterward as long as I finish. This one of my old friends became an orthopedic doctor. I'm going to his clinic on Friday. I haven't seen him in a long time. Since time. I'll explain that the time before last I ran. The time before last I ran 9 kilometers and stopped with only 1 kilometer left. That's why the thought crossed my mind and I pushed myself to go all the way to 10. I told myself to take it easy. Just walk. I didn't say that. Lately, I've also been thinking about my life because I've also been thinking about my life because I've never really enjoyed working. I've never felt any enjoyment at work. I've also been thinking about my life because I've been really enjoyed working. Maybe I expect too much. The salary isn't bad, and the working conditions are good. The working conditions are good. The working conditions are good. It's not cold. It's not physically demanding. It's not cold. It's not physically demanding. It's very comfortable. Not cold and hot. You can work inside. Well, sometimes you can choose work from home. So, and my coworkers are great. So I can't really complain, except that I don't enjoy the work itself. I can't really complain. Sometimes I also feel like I'm growing. I don't. This is personal, but if I try to learn new things at work, I think it helps me grow. And yesterday I realized I need to trim my nose hair. I should trim. Yes. Yeah. I'm looking for the mean to keep my motivation high, because I tend to change my mind so often. So I want to know how to keep my motivation high to one thing like, for your work or for your hobby, anything is okay, but it's hard for me to keep my motivation to refine my skill, to master something like English. Like I I actually got the 900 over 900 points on the TOEIC test, but I also tried. Still I have been trying to score over 100 on the TOEFL, but when I got that goal, the goal was to score over 900 on the TOEIC. When I accomplished it, I lost my motivation to score over 100 on the TOEFL, and it's very hard to keep the effort to do something, because I usually end up to hate that thing if I try to master it. So it is very difficult for me to keep my motivation to do it and keep liking it at the same time, because I don't like the effort. Yeah, maybe most of people don't like it. So this is this is my stupid personal concern. Anyway, I want to keep my motivation high because I tended to change my mind so often. I'm looking for a way to do it, a way to keep my motivation high. とかね。Yeah. Away. そうだ、手段 away. I want to keep my motivation high because I tend to change my mind so often. So I want to know how to stay motivated and stick with one thing, whether it's work or hobby. Anything is fine, but it's hard for me to stay motivated long enough to refine a skill and master something like English. For example, I scored over 900 on the TOEIC. I'm still trying to reach 100 on the TOEFL, though. But once I reach a goal, I lose motivation to push further. But once I reach a goal, I lose motivation to push further. It's really hard for me to keep putting in effort. Put in effort. over the long term. And ironically, if I try to master something, I often start to hate it. So it's difficult for me to keep working at it while still enjoying it. I don't like the hard work it takes. Maybe a lot of people feel the same way. This is a pattern I fall into all the time. Sorry for rambling. That's what I'm trying with. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.